During a White House press conference this week, White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer was asked whether or not Donald Trump feels bad about wasting so much taxpayer money, spending all of his time on vacation, golfing, and essentially anywhere other than the White House doing work. Sean Spicer said absolutely not. Why would he feel bad about this? In fact, to quote Sean Spicer, Donald Trump feels great about his constant trips down to Mar-a-Lago, and I'm assuming he feels great about the millions of dollars in taxpayer money that he is pissing away not working. Because that's the key here. No matter what the White House wants to tell us, like, oh, he's out on the golf course doing business. No, he's out on the golf course golfing. We've seen pictures. In fact, they actually lied to us last week and said Donald Trump was in meetings when in fact he was out golfing at a Trump-owned property. He brings, foreign officials down to Mar-a-Lago, and I'm sure occasionally they talk business, but for the most part, this is an egomaniac bringing foreign officials into a property that he owns to essentially show off and say, look how great I am. Look at this thing that I had built. That's what he's doing with this. It's not to further the interest of the United States. It's to further the interest of the Trump brand, and he's doing it at our expense. This is the same president who proposed a budget that cuts after-school program for children that help to feed them. This is the same president who's cut the Environmental Protection Agency budget by over 30% in his proposed budget, by over 30%, so that we can't protect our children and our grandchildren and our friends and neighbors from harmful pesticides that could kill them, or any other form of environmental pollution that's coming out of corporations today. There's no money for that stuff. But there's plenty of money for me to go on trips to Mar-a-Lago. For me to just load up Air Force One with my golf clubs and say, screw it, guys, I'm going on vacation again for the 13th time in 9 weeks. What the hell? I mean, any other job in this country, a regular, normal person job, if you went on 13 vacations in your first 9 weeks, you would be fired without question, no matter how good you were at your job. And don't get me wrong, Donald Trump isn't even good at his job. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's better that he's always on vacation. Because at least when he's down there, he's not signing these idiotic executive orders that put the entire country in danger. But at the same time, maybe he needs to be using his own money for that and leave the taxpayer dollars to go towards things like protecting our children and paying for their food and paying for heating assistance for senior citizens living up north when they can't afford their heat when the temperature drops below 0 degrees outside. Those are the things we need to be spending our money on. If Trump wants to gallivant around to his own properties playing golf, he's got plenty of money in the bank to pay for it himself. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you've done all those things, please check out all the videos below. Stay up to date with everything we do here at Ring of Fire.